Hey kids, doing a different video today. Had some requests for pipe smoking, how to pack a pipe, how to light a pipe, things of that nature. I am the walrus, cuckoo, cuckoo. Anyway, nice Italian stubby or bulldog, good smoke, thick bowl. It's really important in pipe smoking to have a thick bowl. It transfers the heat well, cools the pipe down, and gives you a much more cleaner and cooler smoke. All right? So I'll put that aside. Anyway, tobaccos. Tobaccos come in different cuts. There's Burleys. There's Cavendishes. You know, that's the way that the tobacco is cut and processed. The thicker the tobacco, the better the burn. Usually your English tobaccos, your Latakias and Periques. Latakia comes from Turkey, and Perique, you know, is in Asia Minor or whatever. Mixed with Virginians makes a really nice smoke. Okay. Had some requests on Facebook to show how to pack a pipe. One of my favorite backpacking pipes and camping pipes is the Missouri Meerschaum, or the old corncob pipe. Okay. This is new. I haven't treated it or done anything to it. Okay. But usually before I use a corncob or a new pipe, I coat the bowl with some honey or what do you call it? Agave. Okay. What that does, it creates the cake that you need to build up on the inside of your bowl. This is a new bowl. There's no cake built up on this, and I don't smoke enough to have a big thick cake put on the inside the pipe. Like this one here has been smoked a number of times. You're not going to see any caking. All right. That caking also creates a nice taste, and you want to smoke the same tobacco in that pipe for that caking, and that'll give your smoke better, more pleasant, and excuse me, more of the taste of that tobacco. Now, I'm in my house. I don't smoke in my house. I smoke outside, so I'm not going to light this pipe, but I'm going to talk a little bit about them and show you how to pack a pipe. All right, and I'm not going to light it though. All right. Anyway, you build your cake or your Doppel, German word Doppel, and that creates another inner lining within the bowl itself and makes it thicker. And as I said before, you like to keep the same tobacco in the same pipe, okay? Especially if you're an avid smoker, all right? You'll get a better smoke. It'll be cooler, and the taste will be something you are familiar with all the time, all right? Tobaccos, as I said, we had Cavendishes, Burleys, Plugs, you know, so forth. I like the English tobaccos. I put everything just in a regular baggie, and once in a while when the tobacco gets a little dry, I might drop some water in there. You know, some guys have humidifiers and whatever. That's fine. Take a sponge and moisten it, and you cut a sponge up and throw it inside the bag too. You want your tobacco just cool to the touch and sort of moist, not wet, or, you know, you're wringing the damn thing out, you know, and you got, you know, tainted water on nicotine, you know, water all over the place. No, you just want it to feel a little cool, and you want to make sure when you do some water in there, or bourbon or rum or whatever, a couple drops, you get it all around and let it sit out in the air for a little bit so that it kind of like the condensation goes away and it dries out a little bit, but not so much that you have a fast, hard smoke. Okay, so I usually, like I said, I usually do thicker tobaccos. This is an English proper. I got it from up in New Hope, Pennsylvania. It's a thicker. You can see the thicker Burley type cut, and that makes for a nicer, longer, and cooler smoke. Some of it's even coming out. Okay. As far as tamps are concerned, I used to do the whole thing. I used to have leather and, you know, a container for my matches, or my pipe lighter, which they do have. Matches are good. You can see on this bowl, I bought this like in a estate. You can see part of the bowl is burnt back here because that's where the guy lit it all the time. What you want to try to do is light the pipe circumferentially. You want to go all the way around when you're drawing on the pipe with your match, rather than leaving it in one area like this. You want to get all the tobacco evenly lit. Okay, it's like lighting a campfire. Also, you can't pack the pipe so tight that you can't get an air draw in there. The air is what's going to help you burn your tobacco. It's packed too tight, won't burn. Packed too light, you'll draw air and it doesn't burn well. There's a happy medium that you have to play with as you as you start smoking or as you do smoke. All right. But yeah, you want to give an even burn all the way around. And once you get that little coal going on the top, you want to take your tamp, and I use chopsticks. They're bamboo. I cut them down with a little saw, and I carve them up, or a stick when I'm in the woods, or a golf tee works real well as a pipe tamp. You don't need metal and fancy schmancy stuff if that's what you want to do. You just want to smoke a pipe, all right? Everybody's got to have 10,000 accoutrements to do something so simple as smoking a pipe, all right? Pipes are not inhaled. They can be. They're not inhaled. Pipes are for thinkers. It's for guys who sit on their rear ends, like to draw the pipe, blow out the smoke, whatever. Yeah, can you get cancer from a pipe? Sure you can. Lip, especially if the stem gets too hot and you're smoking a lot all the time when your lip's burning the mucosa of your lip. Yeah, you can get cancer of your lip. You can get cancer of your tongue. Okay, you can get cancer of your gums. All right. Also, even though you don't inhale, that smoke goes somewhere. It gets in your lungs, and it also can cut your wind. I know. That's why I stopped smoking a pipe every day for many years when I was a runner, because I would just load the pipe up and put it away, because I didn't need it. It's not like cigarette smoking. You should not inhale a pipe. And you need a pipe's got to cool down. You can't keep packing it and packing it and packing it and expect it to burn nice. It's not going to do it, okay? With your heavier English blends, you can usually pack the pipe, tamp it down, set it down on the side, and 10, 15 minutes, get done whatever you're doing, picking your nose, trimming your toes, whatever you're doing, and come back and draw on the pipe, and it will usually relight itself, okay? And you can have another smoke. Now, most pipes are only smoked 3/4 down, and you'll have your doppel on the bottom. That's your remaining tobacco. What I do is I let it sit in there to absorb any of the nicotine or any of my spittle, okay? Because you will get kind of like spit stuff inside your pipe. When that occurs, it's time to stop smoking, and I usually take my pipe apart and I blow in it and blow out the water or the condensation. Put the pipe back together again, and then I just let it sit and cool down. All right, because it's only going to be a hot smoke after that. You let it cool down, tamp it down. You have a half a bowl. You can pick it up and smoke it later. Okay, not a problem. All right. So everybody has their own techniques. These are mine. I've been smoking since the 70s. My father was a pipe smoker and a cigar smoker, and he introduced it to me. I used to collect them. I had free hands. I had Danish. I had Italian, Savinellis, Stanwell. I had them all. Nordics. I had Ben Wade's, the whole bit. I almost opened a pipe tobacco shop. All right. So whenever I do something, I get into it 110%. I just don't go half-ass on anything. So here is how I pack a pipe. All right. So we have our tobacco mixture here. Usually, I keep the pipe over the bag so the tobacco doesn't go everywhere. I take a little handful, okay, or a little handful, and just lightly let it fall in the pipe, okay, just like the pipe. I take my pointer finger and I just tamp it down so it's just sitting nicely in the bottom of the bowl. Because remember, your draw is there, okay. There's that slit in the stem here that pulls the air up and out, okay. And I do it again. Take it, kind of like just put it in there, let it fall in by itself, and then put it down a little snug, And then I might take my tamp and I go all the way around, okay, all the way around the pipe, not just in the middle. You go around the edges of the pipe, okay. And you just make it nice. You test it. Got a little too much of a draw, too much air, so I'll push it down a little tighter, okay. Pack it a little tighter, all right. Get a little resistance, yeah. Pack it a little bit more. Tamp it a little bit more, I'm sure, okay. There, my draw is better. Now, I don't use filters. I take all the filters out of my pipes. Just don't use them. It inhibits the smoke. Just don't use it. And I don't smoke that much. as it is. See, use my thumb, use my pointer, and you just want to get a nice pack all the way around, 360 all the way around, okay? Nice and snug. And you can feel the tobacco give. It'll go down inside itself, okay? And as you tamp, you want to press it down. So just firm, okay? Once in a while, give a test. Nice. That's nice resistance, okay? So what you can do is a little bit more on the top. You don't have to fill it all, overkill it, okay? And I'm not going to light a match, but put it in your mouth. Now, bends are better on your teeth than straights. Straights will make your teeth crooked, okay, and they'll bend them down. Take your match, okay, sting, lit, let the flame get there. Get it over the pipe and draw. You do, of course, like 360 with the match. Okay, you'll find you'll get a little bit of ash on top. Once you get that on there, tamp it lightly down to the unburnt tobacco. Draw a little bit. Okay, and you should be good to go. All right. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to ask. Ask me on the Click forum or Appalachian Bush Lure or any of those guys that I'm on. That's all there is to it. Okay. Any other questions? Any concerns? Shout them out. All right. Take care, guys. God bless. Have a great day. By the way, one more thing. Air is your enemy for your tobacco. So when you get your tobacco in your bag, make sure you roll the bag and get all the air out of the bag. Okay. Pipe smoking is an art. It's a pleasure. And it's something you just do for the hell of it. Okay? Take care, guys and gals.